Hello everybody, my name is Dave and welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 Black Ice as France. Let us continue on from the last left off. So, we are currently trying to invite Belgium and the Luxembourg into our alliance. How many troops does Belgium have? They have 7 to 14 divisions. Luxembourg has literally nobody, so good work there, Luxembourg. Trying to reform the Imperial forces though, so that's good. 0.5 recruitable population. It would be really nice if you had, like, any soldiers whatsoever. That probably would have been a little bit better for us. Try to do some stuff over there. Like, just try to attack people and have them hopefully say no to you. But I don't think they're going to do that. The federal state of Austria. Like, are you... You are authoritarian. But... they're probably going to say yes to any German demands, which is disappointing to say the least. 2 point, like we have like we have more than twice as many men as the Germans do, but there's just really no way that we can effectively combat them. Okay, you guys go back over to mid-France, get some air superiority. Like, you won't give me military access. Landing troops here is probably going to be a death sentence. We need to summer... The problem I had in Colenberg is that we were completely surrounded on all sides. So we got the encirclement penalty for a negative, like, 50% attack and defense. Not wonderful. But if we can land somewhere like land in Kiel and take these two provinces, we will not have any penalties. I think we even land, like, here as well. You're Denmark, so you don't really matter. We can't land on that island because it's not an actual province in the game. And of course, we also have to worry about, what the Italians are going to do. Because the Italians, they have put troops in Libya. They have secured Ethiopia. See, there's a lot of British troops ready to fight Italy when the time comes in Africa. Is that going to be important? My guess is absolutely not. Like, that is not going to make a difference whatsoever. We have 9 more days. We'll see if Belgium and Luxembourg could just flat out say no. Like, they just can flat out say we want nothing to do with your war. But I'm just hoping that isn't what happens. Coordinate the war effort. Coordinate British war effort. Don't defend. Don't defend French borders. Don't defend French borders. Don't defend Canadian borders. You know what? I guess I'll just click something here. Don't defend Indo-Chinese borders. There, I guess. There's no way to not click on it once you've clicked on it. Round up horses, emergency factory conversion. Base war support goes down. We need 100 political power, which we might never have, honestly. I mean, we're taking it very slowly at 0.28 a day, but that is not that much. 4 days until perhaps we have some more people fighting in our war. Envoy interdiction doctrine. Well, I don't know if that matters too much. What are we going to do after this? Because as far as I know, it doesn't really matter what they do. This doesn't do anything for us though. So this is we'll just bypass it once it shows up, or it'll automatically bypass. One of the two will happen. Food research, conversion speed. I've never thought that was really important. Production efficiency cap plus 4%. 38 days is extremely cheap, but I feel like there's better uses for a 100% bonus. That's a year ahead of time, so that's going to take a while. That's only going to take 67 days once it's done researching. Yeah, so it's November. Garrison, recovery, defense, soft attack, strength. I mean, we have a lot of garrison troops, I'm pretty sure. Like, how many of our men are garrison? Okay, we have 6 garrison divisions. It's not a ton, but it's not 0 either. Specialist paratrooper, amphibious assault equipment can get better. You are all 1938 techs. You know what? Let's improve our are mortar companies. It upgrades a lot of troops. Or what I want... we'll get both of them anyway, so... should be fine. You know, paying a little bit of ahead of time penalty is not a huge deal, I don't think, at all. So are you going to join the war, or... Britain accepts the approved deal efforts. Oh, they're in the war. Okay, pause the game. You now immediately have to push your troops here, not against the this line. That's silly. You're going to immediately have to flood alliance with the Benelux. Fantastic. Your operation is basically going to take this territory. Okay, you've been called into the war. Germans, okay, they're attacking into us, which is surprising. I'm not going to be upset about that. An extra research slot, though, absolutely. Get that going. Get our troops to the front line. Improved infantry equipment has finished. Get the heavy machine guns. Okay, so we've slightly improved our position, I would say, by getting these guys involved in the war. The Germans are kind of spreading out. It would be nice, again, if Britain could actually send troops onto our front line. Luxembourg's also been called into the war. You guys are attacking into it, which is nice. Did I tell the AI not to defend my borders? I think I did. Coordinate Luxembourg, coordinate... Don't defend British borders. Don't defend French borders. Don't defend borders. Yeah, no, again, they still don't really do anything. Our troops are moving in. So a lot of men lost on our side. I mean, I'm glad that the Germans are finally, you know, pushing into the Maginot Line, because our defense is fantastic. It looks like our country modifier is slightly going away. I mean, still the 15% penalty is not great, but it's not as bad as it used to be. Okay, in Luxembourg, defenses are still, like, not great. We can see the Belgians are trying to push their way into Bitburg. Okay, let's at least see, mostly, some of these guys are going to be in multiple combats, but our attacks, again, are just trash. Like, so many just terrible penalties. I'm just hoping that this wasn't a mistake. And that we're not just going to immediately, like, just straight up die here. Because that might be the case. We're already immediately losing all of our fuel. We're using 6-point army receive. Oh, because we're in combat, we're using a lot more fuel than we were. So we used up our entire stockpile in, like, a week. 2 weeks. That's extremely bad. We're still trading away, like, most of our factories. Apparently, we've already lost Luxembourg. The operation... You know what? Maybe getting Belgium involved in the war was a bad idea. Because the Maginot Line is a... You know, it works solid for what it is. It's, it works pretty well. We don't need to attack them. Luxembourg, I'm pretty sure, has already capitulated. It took them, what? A few days, maybe, at most? We fight united. Or 30% stability. Why do I need 30% stability to get more stability? Let me have what basic stability I already have, please. That would be, like, really nice, but... Okay, well, I think I need more oil. So I will get that. Again, probably just from the United States. I mean, they're just the safest person to import fuel from. 4.5. I mean, that still doesn't really solve our fuel situation. It's still terrible. Are you part of the Maginot Line? You are. Okay. Spanish state took sense. Okay, so Spanish Republic has fallen. If we one of our troops was just overrun, fantastic news. Do not attack into the AI, please. Okay, so Spanish Civil War has ended. The whole point of this conflict. Got skills and training, wonderful. What can I do? Factory repair speed. I don't like nothing here gives me stability, right? There's no special stability gaining tech. We can get a research speed bonus, so why not? I mean, the Belgians are doing. I mean, they're holding out. That's one way to put it. Okay, so 16,000 men. We've already lost 58,000. Fantastic. I mean, our defense on the Maginot Line is doing fine. It's everywhere else that's not looking too hot. You know what? Don't even delete this line. Pink, you are going to have a fallback line against the river here and onto our borders like that. You can still attack here, that's fine. Belgium, you're going to have to maybe pull back a little bit. And I'm going to take a guess and say the Belgians are not going to want to put... Apparently I can't actually get... Okay, never mind then. Can I upgrade these generals at all? Panzer Leader, Logistics Wizard. Can I... What of the Field Marshal? Can he be upgraded at all? He can. Organization first, reinforcement rate, or recovery rate. Yes, recovery rate is by far more important. I can upgrade you. Offensive Doctrine, sure. Attack plus 4%. Why not? Again, the Maginot Line, it's holding. It's doing its job. British plane was just shot down right there, but that's fine. Get some close air support here. Make sure northwestern France is secured. We'll try to defend this line from the Germans. Belgium, again, if you wanted to fall back behind this line, that would probably be a great idea. But I don't know if they're going to do it. I mean, we've spread out the German line. It is maybe thinner, technically. If you're looking at this to be extremely hopeful. Like, most of the pink army's right here. Getting completely, shot at by these guys. Most of them are, you know, they're losing a lot of, morale, but that doesn't really matter. Finally, the Germans have taken some heavy casualties. You know, they decided to attack the Maginot Line. I don't know why Belgium joined the war. Is what pushed them over the edge. Again, I don't think there's any way I can get the I don't think I can get the Dutch involved. As far as I can tell in this tree, there's nowhere to get the Dutch involved. I mean, nice if I could. Britain's trying to fortify East Asia. That's maybe the dumbest goddamn thing you can do right now. But, like, what else we got? Commonwealth ties would be better. Mediterranean defenses would be better. Anglo-Soviet invasion of Persia. I don't see how that helps you at all. But anything, like, can you not invite more people to the Allies? Maybe not. Maybe you can't. You can ally with China, but I don't see how that helps you. Global defense, home defense. Or like Germany, please stop. Yeah, okay. You've actually the pink troops are broken free. They can now get to their fallback line behind this river. But if we lose the Maginot Line, that's it. Like, there's no way we can come back from that. Again, the Germans throwing everything they have at our line is great. I don't know what the game wanted me to do. Because they are going to take massive casualties throwing themselves against this. I don't know why having Belgium involved made the AI feel more confident in this attack. I'm sure there's probably like some reason, but I don't know what it is. Okay, yeah, just pull back behind this river. We can let the Germans in a little bit. Not too much. Apparently, I just got another... No, I think that was a Belgian trip that actually got overran. This is still at 13. You know what? You guys, who are you? You are Indochina. You come to Europe, please, and help defend. Who are you guys? You're from there? Please come to Europe and defend this. Because this is going to be more important. I know you have to come all the way from, like, Vietnam and stuff, but... Again, Germans have no naval control outside of the Baltic Sea. Literally, they don't think they can leave, like, this strait. So, moving troops around anywhere else around the world should be easy and painless. We have 4 days of fuel. Fantastic. I guess we get even more from the Americans. Not 21. Maybe 11? 5.4. No, that's still not a lot enough. How about 12? 5.7, 5.5. So it's basically on par now. But we're using so many of our factories for this. A little bit for rubber, a little bit for tungsten, but 19 factories are being used to actually make sure we do not run out of fuel. Because I'm pretty sure when we run out of fuel, these troops are going to suck ass. And they already kind of suck ass, but they'll suck even more. Which is not really what I am looking for. Yeah, our troops can move back, go to Sudan. The Germans have basically already taken their territory across the river. Belgium still has these 2 territories, but I'm sure they will quickly lose that as well. So just like that, the Germans have actually... the Belgians have lost a lot of men as well. I was wondering where this 97,000 came from. But the Germans throwing troops along the Maginot, it's beautiful. So even though we have potentially created a massive a threat, a gap in our defenses right here. Now, like, if the Germans put all their attack right here, we would have lost. Like, I don't think there's any way we would have been able to maintain any coercion. HQ radio. Yes, make the HQ better, because maybe our HQs are not good. No, we're 3 HQ equipment behind. Again, I don't even know if we even make HQ equipment, like, in this list. Cavalry, logistics, coastal artillery. I mean, not that I can see. I don't see HQ equipment in here, so I don't know if we're making it or what's happening. Well, I'm making like 8 guns a day. Okay, get rid of this, because again... we're not even making radios. Okay, well, shit. I don't think there's any way I can do this other than just deleting infantry guns from there and then adding it back. Desert warfare equipment. Yeah, because radios are probably more important. And I think that will be given to the HQs. We have a surplus, division planning speed, training time. I mean, we only have a 0.1% penalty. That's actually like not that big of a deal, but still. I do think it's going to be a good time, though, to end this episode. Thank you for watching my Anthem. If you've enjoyed, my thumbs up. Not enjoying, thumbs down. Want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.